Hello everyone. So we're continuing in the thrifty haul that I did, and again this will be a short video just because of all the issues I am having with uploading here. So in this part of the haul, well, we'll see how much we can get done. So I picked up some magazines at the thrift store, and I got magazines that I don't subscribe to and I don't have in my collection really. Well, maybe I've had crafting magazines. This is some old knitting magazines. And this one is June 1989. And this one is, I think it's also from the 80s. I don't see a date. But anyway. So I picked these up. They were $1 basically. These came out to $1, and I love the yellow pages here. This is great to use in junk journaling, collage, mixed media work. So I love old magazines for the images, for the words, for the paper. So I got these. I got this one, Sky and Telescope. That one, it has lots of images of space, planets, some really funky colors that could be used in backgrounds for mixed media work. This one, The World's Most Mysterious Places. It looks that. I think I'm gonna give this one a read through before I tear it up. It's got some really different kind of images in here. Some dark stuff. So there's a lot in here that could be used for more dark pieces of mixed media, maybe like creepy stuff or Halloween-y stuff. Also a lot of text pieces, a lot of photos that have a lot of texture to use in backgrounds and to use in collage. So all the possibilities, and that's what I do with the magazines. I keep my magazines that I purchase for me to read after I read them, and I tear them up to use in art making. So this one is all about history. Got some great images again. So I just thought this is very different from what I have. I have a lot of magazines about homemaking, a lot of magazines on DIY crafting, a lot of gardening magazines. So these are very different, and it's great. It's a cheap way to add to my stash, my sources for my supplies, materials that I use in all my art making. And a lot of the pages that will not be used in any type of background making for either cards, ATCs, mixed media pieces of art, collage pieces, art journals, will be used to make paper beads. And I have a whole video on how I make paper beads with a lot of magazine pages. And there's other things that I do with the paper. So in this house, essentially every page in every magazine does get used up in some way. I mean, the magazines that come into this house, they get read, they get looked at, they get torn up. We do puzzle. If there's a puzzle, we'll do a puzzle. if and I tear up the images for collage and mixed media work. I will tear up other pages to use as paper beads. I will make pockets. I will make magazine flowers. There's a whole bunch of things that I like to do with magazines. I love magazines. What can I tell you? Okay. Now, and when I went to Value Village, not only did I pick up those magazines, I found some magazine file holders. Brand new. Secondhand, but brand new, still in the packaging, which is excellent for upholding my magazines in my storage. I have a library in my house. I will admit to that. I have a library in my basement. I have so many books, so many magazines, and because I'm a bibliophile, I've collected books all my life. I have books, yeah. So I have lots of we have lots of bookcases, we have lots of books and magazines. And so these will be put to good use to hold my old magazines for repurposing. So in here I got 6 of these magazine files. These are great. These were so this came out to less than $3 for me. $3 Canadian, $2.80 actually. So yeah, very good deal for 6 magazine file boxes. Can't beat that. And now for some other interesting things. I don't just buy paper goods, although I do have a lot of paper goods in this thrifty visit. I also picked up a few items for my house. I got this cute basket. It says hand towels. It's an all metal basket. If you can see that, you can appreciate that. Let me see. It has a handle here. And it says hand towels on it. And it's not an antique, of course, but it have that kind of vintagey look. And this came out to $4. So I got this basket for $4. I like it. It needs a cleaning. And I'm not sure if I'm going to reuse this in one of the bathrooms of our home for hand towels, or I will use it maybe for a plant, as a planter. I'll put some plants in it in the summertime outside. Yeah, so I just thought it was a nice decorative piece. I also saw this little beauty at the thrift store, and it's a tin that has been covered in felt fabrics trims. I don't know if this was a DIY or if it was made and sold like this originally. It looks like it may have been someone's project, but yeah, and it has a handle here, which I really like. So it's like a tin. It's a tin, and it has a nice like round shape, and it is quite funky looking, and I just thought this was absolutely adorable, and I will take great pleasure in fixing it up, repairing anything that is coming off. I'll re-glue things, or maybe I'll change things. I'll add some more elements. I don't know. But I thought this will be a fun tin to maybe store some sewing notions and fabrics for some sort of slow stitching project that I have. So I just thought it was really different and funky. That's why I got it. And it came out to, again, it was just over $2.50. It was $2.80, so less than $3 for this. I love tins to store things in my studio and my craft storage area in the basement. And I saw this little tin, and it is from France. And yeah, it was probably a tea tin, and it has a cute little handle on it. Here it is. And this little beauty was $1.40. So I'll be reusing this in my storage. Oh, and now for this big baby. Let me see. I have to adjust the camera a little bit. If I can. So this was available, and I've been looking to get some of these for a while now. It's just a steel file drawer that probably came from an office, maybe a library. It is wide enough for index cards, library cards. See, I have some index cards in here. And it is a Steelmaster. Yeah, it's a Steelmaster brand and this thing, it needs a little lubricant, it needs a little cleaning, but I thought this would be excellent storage in my space. It is missing two of its little feet, two of its little rubber feet. I don't mind, I'll find something to replace that with. I'll put little wooden pieces probably, if I really want to do that. And it was $4.90, and it's sturdy. And just because I've been wanting to get one of these for a while now. So either this will go in my greenhouse to store, to use as storage for seed packages and tools, things like that, that I want to keep safe from the pests and from the elements. Or I will keep it in my craft storage area for storing craft supplies. So it's either for the gardening supplies, or the crafting supplies. I haven't made my decision yet. Now, this, I purchased this old pot. It needs a good cleaning. Yes, it looks okay there, but it does need a good cleaning. But I did not buy this for my food making. I bought this pot so I would have a pot dedicated to my crafting. So when I am doing weird things, where I am boiling avocado peels for dyeing, or I am making botanical prints, or the weird stuff that I do that requires cooking, I will have a pot dedicated for it. Currently, I do have an older pot that we're not using anymore for cooking, but it is a huge wok, and it is actually quite challenging to store this piece. And it's really, it gets off kilter because it's a wok. So I think this will be a little bit more manageable in my storage, and it will be dedicated for crafting purposes only. So yeah, so less than $5. I got myself a very nice stainless steel pot to cook my books, to cook the crafts. And I think I'm gonna end this part of my thrifty haul with this item. I saw the official Scrabble Players Dictionary, and I got this. And this was $2.10. And I got it because I want to beat my husband when we play Scrabble. That's it. I didn't get this for a crafty purpose. I got this totally because I'm competitive when it comes to playing Scrabble. So that's it for this part of my thrifty haul. I hope you were at least entertained by my comments and reasons I haul what I haul. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, thanks for watching and stay crafty. Bye.